Hello, my name is LaMantia. I'm a registered dietitian and a cancer survivor, and I'm the best-selling author of the Essential Cancer Treatment Nutrition Guide and Cookbook. And I have a story to tell you. It's really the story behind why I wrote this book. As well as being a cancer survivor myself, I was also a caregiver for my father who had cancer. He had a rare form of cancer starting in his gallbladder. His cancer process was quite different than mine. He developed a condition called Cachexia, which is a severe inflammatory condition in which you lose your appetite, you lose body fat, and most importantly, you lose body muscle. So your muscle wastes away. And my mother and I, of course, were quite concerned, and we tried to get him to eat, and we thought, let's talk to the doctor about an appetite stimulant. So we went. The oncologist wasn't that familiar with them, hadn't used them that much, and was comfortable using a steroid. So prescribed a steroid for my dad. It didn't work out at all. He developed side effects. He couldn't keep food down. He lost another 5 critical pounds during a week. The following week we went back, this is not working. What else can we try? So the doctor wrote a prescription for an appetite stimulant. Again, it didn't work. And he lost another 5 critical pounds, as well as developing other side effects to that. So I was a busy mom. I had a toddler. I was running around after. I was pregnant with my second baby and, attending my own midwife appointments, as well as working part-time. But being a registered dietitian, I knew where to go. I knew how to look on the internet for the research. And I found a solution. In fact, quite a simple one. EPA, which is a fish oil available over the counter. I called my mom. She went to the local drugstore, picked one out, and I really think it helped him. It started to turn things around, but unfortunately what I knew from this drug or this supplement is you need to start it early in the process, and it was just too late. And I really was sorry that we messed around with those prescription appetite stimulants and the steroids. So it was one motivation in writing this book that you don't have to go through this. I know how busy the life of a caregiver can be, and also the life of a patient. I know how much time it takes to go to these appointments and wait in clinic, and how demanding it can be keeping track of your medications and all the questions you have to ask. So I wrote this book to give you the answer to the questions, before you even know you have them, rather than just, putting out fires and having to do research, on a last-minute basis. And I deal with all the nutrition-related side effects, and in particular, this section here dedicated to my father, where I review all of the appetite stimulant medications and their research with cancer cachexia. And that's really key, because a lot of these have been researched in other conditions where there's cachexia, but not cancer. In addition, there's 150 recipes. Each recipe tells you what side effect it's recommended for. So if you have nausea, vomiting, sore mouth, dry mouth, there's a recipe here for you, as well as all the other side effects. So I don't want you to have to go through what my mother and I went through with all the question and all the scramble to research on our own. The answers are here, fully referenced, so that you can have an informed conversation with your doctor about the questions that you have. The Essential Cancer Treatment Nutrition Guide and Cookbook. It's available on online bookstores or your favorite bookstore that you like to shop in. As well, when you're on my website, I host webinars and interviews, and if you want to be kept up to date on register for these when they're available, join my community. I just enter your first name and your email address, and I'll keep you up to date with online learning on a regular basis.